All right, folks, let's go ahead and do what we know how to do here. Gallery, select, bang that out, duplicate. Let's go ahead and call this V6. Oops. Gallery. Done. All right, bring it in. All right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep with my studio pen, let's say. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and switch. I am going to go with the one that we made. Let's go here, Procreate brush, Blender brush set, perfect. And now I'm going to go ahead and create a new kind of inking layer. And I'm going to put it right below the ink layer. And I'm going to call this Elephant Texture. And I'm well aware we only have 13 of these, so I'm trying to use these sparingly. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this darker area here. So I'm coming back to my palette. And I'm going to change it to Multiply. Now, if you like this, you can use it. If not, you don't have to use it. Right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put in a little bit of texture into the elephant. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shrink this brush down a little bit. And I want it to be jagged. I want it to be kind of a little bit over the top here. And you see how I'm starting to kind of get in between the nooks and crannies on the elephant. So this is a way that I can add in some texture into the elephant using the marks that I have already made. Now, if it's a little bit firm, all right, let's say that these are a little bit too firm for you, you can always come in and we can turn this layer down in opacity. So if you like that, let's go ahead and turn it down there. There's no reason you have to work at full opacity. And now I could do this part for hours because I think that the ability to texturize this thing out is one of those things that will really set your art apart from others. So I'm not going to do this for long, but you can certainly see how this could turn into something that you could do for a couple hours. Okay. I really like it. I don't use it on everything, like I probably would not use it on the mask because I want the mask to be a little bit smoother. And you'll see when I get to the ears here, I'm going to go ahead and just feather this out into the ear part. So I'm not going to try to do the ears. I think that that loses a little something. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right. I really like to kind of do this up around these areas like this rim right here, where I don't have a lot of stuff going on. I'll go ahead and do this kind of thing to add in some interest into those areas. Like inside the eye here, you see what I'm doing real small here. Add in some intricacy into this area. Now, if you wanted to, and this area gets a little bit too, how do I say, sharp, and even after you drop the opacity, you don't like it, one thing you can do is you can come up, and when we're done, we can add a little bit of Gaussian blur to it. I wouldn't recommend it now, because I want to make sure I got all my strokes in there, but that is certainly an option that you can do once you get to here. The other thing that I might recommend is that I would adjust the fall off on this brush a little bit so that it kind of tapers off into nothing. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and bring that just like that. And because I'm working in CMYK, this thing is going to look pretty awesome when put on a shirt. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and try this now. Let's go ahead and come over to here. Actually, one more thing, sorry. I want to now grab this brown, and I want to come over here. And right here, I want to make this just a little wavery. That's cool. All right, that'll work. That's a nice touch. All right, let's go ahead to this layer. Let's add a little bit of Gaussian blur. I'm talking like 1% or so, right? You see how this gets a little crazy? All right. Let's go about 2.5 there. All right. Now, if we've got the elephant texture layer done, let's go ahead. I don't think we need that background layer anymore. Let's just delete it. It clears up a layer. Let's go ahead and take the detail link, and if you like that, let's merge it with the... Actually, we'll grab the detail link, and we're going to click, and we're going to merge down. Now we've just got one inking layer, so we're still making it, paying attention to that. What I'm going to do on the dark layer here, I did realize that I missed a little something. I'm going to come into here, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my airbrush, just for this part. And I'm going to grab my soft airbrush. I'm going to drop it down, and what I realized I missed, I didn't do anything with the eye over here. So we've got to get the eye right. Okay. And then, as long as I'm here on the darks, I might as well turn up. Let's go ahead and come back to my studio pen. Oh, where's my modified studio pen right there? Let's come back to the reds. And now, as long as we're here, let's go ahead and come into those reds and make sure that we're pretty good. There we go. That's what's up. All right. Good deal. Now, what I've got to find. I've got one little dot in here that I've got to find where that gray came from. So let's see what we got here. Oops. Yeah, that's looking good. That's what I was looking for. All right. So, I think that we're pretty good on that. The other thing that I would do while we're here, let's go ahead and real softly take on this guy right here. There we go. All right, so I think overall we're good. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at. Let's go ahead and pause this here. Now we're going to get into the whites, the blacks, and then we're going to do the background, and we're done. So one more to go, and then we'll finish this image. All right, we'll see you in the next one.